This is a segment that we call That Job Rocks by the Hoopsters League of Action Heroes. Now, the purpose of putting this segment up is to help parents and educators with that one big issue that they face, which is helping children with their careers. Okay, and that too, given today we have so many options. There's different kinds of art, different kinds of engineering, so many different options. It's quite overwhelming for them. So what we have done with That Job Rocks is we are looking at talking to people who are in the industry, who are working, who have been working, and who have watched it change, so that we get a perspective about what exactly the current job market is looking for, number one. Second thing is how a child could pursue alternate careers. What should a parent or educator or his caregivers do in order to help the child go ahead and actually pursue an alternate career, as they call it, something which we don't consider very, very often. So in today's show, we have with us Mr. Prithvi Banwasi, who has an MA in child mental health. He's an educator and also an actor in movies, theater, and web series, which makes him perfect for the choice of today's topic. And he's also the founder of Roots Montessori and The Finer Side, which we'll be talking about a little bit in some time. And Mr. Banwasi is also the secretary of Karnataka Council of Preschools. And the reason we have him on board today with us is he's somebody who has seen the child's perspective, the educator's perspective, parents' perspective, and also the perspective of somebody who's actually pursuing a career in the arts. The question that we're going to answer today, the big question is it even possible for us to have a career in the arts? Tomorrow your child comes and tells you, Mom, Dad, I want to be an actor, I want to be a singer, I want to be a dancer. Is it a good idea? Is it not a good idea? What is he supposed to do? And what are you supposed to do? These are the things that we're going to answer in today's session. Sir, thank you so much. Finally, we are and talking. So I'm glad
Instagram has been kind to us today.
Instagram has been very kind, thankfully.
Yeah.
First of all, before we begin anything, all I want to know is, why do you think the conversation that we're having today is important?
So, what's your age? Okay, wrong question. Around what is that you're aged around?
I'm 31.
20?
I'm not
31. Okay. So, I am 51.
Okay.
Between us, when you came out of your PUC, the options you had that you could choose, probably you came out by about the age of 15, 17, 18, I guess. Yeah, and at 18, for you, the options you had, the options I had. Let's think about that first. The options I had were very simple. Either you have to do a BSc, BCom, or BA. There were only three choices.
Correct.
If you have taken maths in first PU, then you automatically do a BSc or a BCom. If you have taken, let's say, arts kind of a subject or more into literature, you will have to go into a psychology or not even economics, psychology, literature, or English, not even literature. It was called English. Now you have fundu terms that are there for it.
Right.
So, coming from that point of view of what choices we had, what choices you have, and today we are in the next generation. Today's 18 years old. Okay, they have a world of choices.
Right.
We did not have choices. We had one marriage and we had to get stuck to that lady. We had one Vidyarthi Bhavan and we had to go and eat there. We had one Shankar Nag theatre and we had to watch movies there. So it was very simple. There was availability of only a simple choice. This is there. If not this, you don't have anything else. Now, by the time you did your PU, you had choices. But the choices were also had to be taken very carefully. Most of your choices or the age group that you were in said that, let me have a strong career and let me first pursue my passion. So I'll have an educational background of let me complete my degree, let me do an MBA or do something in data sciences, have some kind of a skill which I will build to myself, and I like to dance. So I will go dance.
Correct.
Okay, people enjoy me dancing, so I will have a studio.
Right.
Now, slowly you become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But then there is one strong feeling within you. I can go back to my job. I can get a job. Okay.
True.
Now, today's youngsters who come out, fortunately, India is still driven by parents. So, however forward the world is going, you still, my Muddu Maga has not come home, is still 40 years old. The Muddu Maga. So that is the given thing of this country. Our youngsters today, when I speak to people of the age of 18, 16, 17, so I was with a bunch of Valley School students, and about a year ago, I think Suits was the most popular series on Netflix. SUITS, Suits, the law firms, the glamorous women, the wonderful suits, the wonderful corner offices, the courts, amazing. And there were 4 guys who wanted to become lawyers. After watching this. So I said, next week, Tuesday, come with me. I have one case. Let's go. I will show you how Indian court is, how Bangalore court works, how a lawyer looks. Then you decide whether you want. So what is sold today is very different. Okay? What is sold? Why I'm going on the selling part is, it's very important for us to understand. We had 3 heroes in Kannada. Rajkumar, Ambarish, Vishnuwardhan. No choices, only them. We had Rajesh Khanna, Amitabh Bachchan, Dilip Kumar. Simple, you get to watch them. Okay? Now, my God, what choices. So the whole thing now is not about the topic of the job, it is about the choices. If I want to have a pizza today, it's so confusing.
Yeah, true.
It is so bloody confusing. I have to think about some ad which I saw which has a crust. In between there is mayonnaise. Something else says if you take this, you get finger chips free. Something says I'll come home and give you before the time. If it is crossing the time, you don't need to pay for it.
Correct.
The kind of choices that people have today, it's gone into marriage also. Now you get married, test whether it is okay. Maybe live in the marriage for a year. Don't worry about that 1 crore your father spent for the wedding. That in the next 3-year divorce case, some money you will get back. But you will end up, no, I don't like this. This is not what I really wanted. So I'm going to break the marriage.
Correct.
College, school has become like that. I remember my dad put me into a school, filled the form, and the principal said, if your child is naughty, I'll throw him out. Our only aim in life was not to be naughty and not to get caught. I mean, if you are naughty.
Right.
Because that was the only school that was there and that is where we were going. Now parents, let's go join one school. Let us see. The child will come back home and say, Mama, the teacher, no, she's very angry. She doesn't smile at all. But, social media. Parents, what do you think? My child came and told me that this is what is happening. Do you think I should continue in that school? What is your version? What is your opinion? Are your child, you have decided, you are an adult, you have taken the call to put the child in one school. Let them be. No. I need opinions because I'm already scouting for the next school.
Right.
Some other parent is saying, oh, this doesn't happen in my school. My child's teacher says, oh, darling, how are you, darling? So, shift to that school. You find something wrong, shift to that school.
Right.
Now, you and me had a group of friends who, from first standard till 10th standard, we were together.
Right.
Now you technically have to go to Facebook and figure out Sudarshan Vidya Mandir, one group, National College, one group, Jain School, one group. In every group, you have been there for one year. So you have huge number of friends, networking. But for what? What is the choice? Is choice good or bad is my question. Okay. Choice is very good when you intelligently take it.
Okay.
Okay. You have a pit in front of you which you want to cross. You can always go around. That's a choice. Or you walk into it. That's your choice. Now, there are certain choices which is for intelligence, safety, well-being. Now, there are going to be many other choices in life which is an alternate. So, there's a difference between choice and alternate. What you're doing is perfectly fine. There is an alternate. You know, I can have normal dosa, but keema dosa also available.
Correct.
You have 10 different stories for that. So this is something which we as consumers or we or people who are doing marketing or today it's the sales that is important. So they have brought together this world of choices. I'd written a blog someday and it was a revelation to me saying that I want to be the poor man in the eyes of Karan Johar.
Okay.
You know, there was a movie, I think it was called Diwana or something, where they go to the Himalayas trek, and this guy is a poor man whose father is Farooq Sheikh, white kurta, white pajama. Mother is Deepthi Nawal, cotton sari. He has no money, and he goes with a video camera which he's borrowed, taking shoots in nice Havelis and where Madhuri is dancing, and somehow he gets these opportunities. And then his friend says, I'll pay for your ticket. Let's go to the Himalayas. And he's wearing Prada shoes and Gucci t-shirts, and all his people in that trek and his circle are with mini skirts in the snow. And I said, wow, man, I would like to be the teenager. In his eyes, in Karan Johar's eyes. So what is happening? Most of the not so Karan Johar type of teenagers have sat and watched the same movie. What happens to the aspiration? The aspiration becomes, I also want to do it. Here, a movie is showing that there's a poor man who's doing creative work, videography, and he's able to go all the way with Deepika Padukone, who actually looks like one dud because of her glass, but then becomes very glamorous later because the picture demands it.
Right.
It's so funny, it's so crazy what we are feeding to our children. What are we doing to them?
Correct.
This question of whether job works is very different. First, we have to examine what have we given our children? What are we feeding information to our youngsters today? Our youngsters today, after a movie which has this 3-letter word which made 150 crores, and every actor who had to audition had to have a beard. Otherwise, you won't get into the movie. And it was made in 5 languages. Amazing movie. I'm sure you also know it. I can't tell it, no, because I'm also in the movie industry. Then they will say, hey, Kala, Hesarechmita. So, nice movie. But promoted violence from first scene to the last. It said, to the hell with the world. You are the hero. Take your collar, put it up and just do what you want. You can beat up 100 people. You can beat up 100 people, do. So what's happening? Today's youth, I am so scared when I drive. If some youngsters are going by the bike and they move around and they turn around and say, hey, I say, sorry, sir. I don't know which movie he's seen and come. I don't know while going home which movie. If he's watched Mirzapur, he's going to say, Gadi roko, niche utro, kato. Somebody will put knife and cut. Now, this is the world that we are living in, where there is a huge difference between what we are giving to people and what we are expecting from them.
Right.
In a movie set, for example, I go to a movie set and there are so many youngsters, so much energy, they're doing so much work. What's happening to them? Most of them are worried because 99% came to become actor.
Mhm.
But they are holding light, they are doing camera work or somewhere behind doing something. Because yes, not everybody can become an. I am myself a fluke actor. Because probably they need older people like me. It's easier to get roles. If I would have
Right.
aspired to become one, okay, can you give me a role like how Nasiruddin Shah had in Wednesday? They'll say you go around the world 5 times and come, you'll still not get the role.
So let me stop
Naturally,
and ask you
yeah.
one more question. Now you're telling us about there is a lot of influence from the outside, from movies, from web series, whatever it is. So isn't there some that we have caregivers who are along with children, right? What responsibility do they have to ensure that the kids make sure that there's a difference between reality and what they see on screen or
Yeah.
TV?
Yeah.
What
The,
makes them
the responsibility of the adult, I won't even
right,
call caregiver, the adult who is mentoring the child, could be
right,
father, could be friend, could be uncle, whoever is mentoring the child, needs to very clearly make the child understand or the youngster understand that there is a choice, there is an alternate path, and there is normalcy.
hmm,
Normalcy is there is a certain goal for us. The
right,
goal is yes, we need to go step by step.
hmm,
You're in a country where you can't just turn around and say, I'm going to live the life how I want and blah, blah, blah. They'll say, bye, see you, walk on. Then you will remember the property my dad has, so that better stick to him. There's always
hmm,
that catch 22 of give and take. So today,
right,
the adult's responsibility is to say that please see everything that's around. Please go watch movies, web series,
hmm,
everything. But remember one thing that cannot happen every day to everybody.
right,
Might happen to some people who have the contacts and connects or probably the reach who will
hmm,
be able to do it. Uh, the adult's responsibility is also to say and show what are the skills that you have.
hmm,
How do you identify the skills? I'm sure Hoopsters doing a lot of work with children. The kind of difficulty children go through before they turn 10 years.
hmm,
If Mirzapur was made for youngsters, all of them would have chopped every parent.
correct,
Come back from school, music class, skating, dance class. You're short, basketball.
hmm,
You're thin, you have to do something which is for every shape of the body, there is a class.
correct,
Is the child interested? Does he have the inclination? Or is he even capable of doing it? No, that
hmm,
is not for us to think. That is for him to figure out. I am a parent who has money, so I will experiment every class. So your
hmm,
child is a guinea pig, basically, for you to try everything.
hmm,
But the same parent, if he can become a little aware, understand the good and bad of what the child is capable of, how can I make sure the child is doing things that will interest him? If
hmm.
that is taken care, definitely the child also goes in that direction.
But the children
I think
know
about, yeah,
that how do you know what a child? Because normally we don't give children much credit. We think that he's a child, he won't know. So let's try everything and see what he sticks to. Maybe that is
uh,
also a thought process. So how do you know that the child knows what
in,
he likes?
in general, what you say is right. As a parent who just looks at him, I will want him to come and sing a song when relatives come or say a rhyme. That's exactly
Correct.
how the display begins. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, uh, normally there are three kinds of human beings, including all of us. Either
Hmm.
you're a visual person, you see and learn, or you're
Hmm.
an auditory person, or you're a kinesthetic person. So
Right.
a kinesthetic person is more sports oriented, running around. So if
Hmm.
you go back to those days in the college where you held a book or somebody in your class held a book and walked around reading, he used to go
Hmm.
up and down to read. He's a kinesthetic person. If there is no movement, the ports don't open up for intelligence, for information to go in. Our system was like there will be a teacher drawing on the board and explaining. The drawing is a visual medium for me to register if I am a visual child.
Right.
Then comes the auditory, a person who doesn't need any of these visual or kinesthetic. If he closes his eyes and listens to a lecture, he knows everything.
Correct.
Now, normally in that classroom, the division of marks were like that only. The first 15 ranks were the auditory children. The next 15 ranks were the visual children. The last few ranks were the kinesthetic children. Because our system made you sit in one place. You can't move.
Correct.
And it is seen. So we've had our parents say, Nino Dadda, Nino Bari Aatadak Sari. It could be a statement, but actually there is science behind what they're saying it. They are saying that you are a kinesthetic person. So instead of saying Nino Dadda, the father should say, you are more a kinesthetic person. Let's do one thing. Whenever you want to study, go to the terrace, walk around. No. Sit in front of me and learn. No. Each child is made in a different way, so they need to learn that way. Yeah.
Right. So we are saying identifying how best your child learns at the early age can really help you find a good career for them.
Absolutely. So today science and technology has improved so much. There is something called a DMIT. DMIT is the... I used to do it and I've forgotten myself. I'm sure there are some intelligent people who are watching or they can type. It's called Dharma. 1 minute. I can't say. I don't know. I will get it. Yeah. Okay. So there is a measurement depending on your fingerprints. There is a scan that is done where you can identify which category you fall into: visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. Now, also, each of us come from one category of behavior. Either we are a motive-based or we are a reward-based. Motive is usually, okay, there's a wet towel I've dropped on the floor and my child is walking around. If he is motive-based, for him, the towel should not be there, it should be in the tub. If he is reward-based, he'll come and tell me, Dad, you put it there. I will remove it. What will you give me?
Okay, correct.
So we are made that way. We are made in such a way that I will do an activity or an action because of something or because I need to be comfortable in my brain. So if I have to be comfortable in my brain, I have to ensure that my neighborhood, my environment is the way I want it. So these are very important factors that, 1 minute. These are very important factors that happen to every child. Only problem is the adult identifying this. By the time they realize that, oh, my child actually is kinesthetic, he's already in 12th standard.
Okay.
It is so difficult. So
how do you know at an early age?
So I'm telling you, it's not rocket science. There is science today. There is technology today. If you go into Google, I think it's called 1 minute. I'll just get that term for you.
So you're saying using the DMIT is the best way to find out what?
That is one of the ways. I'm not going to say that is the only way. It's called Dermatoglyphics Multiple Intelligence Test.
Okay.
I have got it done for myself. I've got it done for my son. So the reason why we did it for my son was me and my wife were short. I mean, lower than the climate zone. So, and we were happy about it. There is no cribs about it. So there was this fear saying that, okay, what will happen if my son has become shorter than us? So we did skating, we did basketball, and believe me, he used to cry. He used to hate it. He used to fall. 6 months later, he was still walking with the skates. Poor chap.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. Okay. Somewhere we realized that maybe we were trying to be too foolish.
Right.
And somehow we found a certain reading, did methods to understand, okay, each one has a style. And luckily, we had done a Montessori course, so a little bit information about child. We figured out he's an auditory child. After that, luckily, this was about fourth or fifth standard office. From then to the end, we have only spoken to him, never written to him. Even maths is oral, even science is oral. He also reads it loud so that it's easier for him to register. He excelled in tabla. He excelled in music. So, take his example for basketball failure, falling down. When people come, he's not up to it to meet people in the house because everywhere he's failing and the fear that the parent might comment.
Right. Right.
Excelling a little bit in tabla, a little bit in music. Parent says, wow, look at him, he's amazing. Or somebody say, awesome man, at such an young age you play so well. Encouragement, feel high, good feel, value based, increase, performance is better.
Correct.
So, it is all about how I feel about myself. I do this unwanted addiction called Shubhadina. Every morning I send, whether you like it or not, until you say that don't send me message. Yeah? So today it's all about your mindset.
Right.
All about your mindset. If you have decided that this is something I'm going to do, I'm going to achieve, you will achieve. Yeah, you have to work towards it. You can't sit down and make it happen. And there is no age limit to learn something. I did my MA in child mental health when I was, I think, 41, 42. Absolutely fine. It was wonderful to know, learn. Also, I had the experience of working with children.
Right.
So I'm going to end this digressed topic from your topic.
Interesting is you said that if you have the right mindset, right, you can achieve anything. Okay, now this is something that is also fed to us from movies. Like, these movies where they show this person struggling, suddenly becoming a star. Even these things somehow influence children. That's why if you look at it today, there's a lot of drive towards entrepreneurship. I want to start my business, probably because they're not aware of the realities. Now, how do you do this mindset versus how do you balance that? Like, I've set my mind, I will achieve it, versus you need to have the right contacts to enter a movie. That's a practicality, right? So how do you get that balance?
So till now, it was the old man talking who wanted life to be like Baswan Gudi Blues. Nice, no glazed, no skyscraper, amazing Bangalore we had. Till now, it was that fellow talking because that we have enjoyed. But reality is today we are in a different world. I also have something in my ear called ear dope. I don't know why it's called dope. Ear pod would have been better, but I don't know. It's called ear dope. So that's the hearing aid that you have for your Bluetooth. So I am understanding technology. I know that this is where it is. If I don't cope and become one with today's generation, I might not be useful for them.
Correct.
So what you see here, the finer side, is all about today's youngsters. Okay? There is a pressure on children to do science, maths, commerce, arts, business, law, administration. There is a pressure, very natural, because you need to earn, you need a career. I have a very close friend, magician. He used to tell me, he still tells me some days, saying that every time I went met a relative, they'll say, magic ella okay, but kelsa en martiya.
Right.
Arey, magician only kelsa. And he travels across the world. He's one of the top magicians traveling across the world. No, but for the family, it is still hobby.
Correct.
Today, thanks to a lot of people, thanks to probably 18, 20 years ago, I'm sure when you started out, there were VJs, video jockey. We had something called MTV that came in. And that gave in a lot of opportunities for people who were sitting on the college compound and jabber talking. Suddenly they had a platform where they could earn.
Correct.
They had to go stand in front of the camera and do the same thing. Be smart, talk, enjoy their video jockeys. Yeah. Now it's gone one more level. I'll crack a joke about you, I'll get paid. Amazing. There's a huge following. I know a couple of stand-up comedians who are amazing, wonderful they are. Okay. Suddenly I see a program on the national television, or I think one of the Netflix. There is a panel of people who are teaching how to do stand-up comedy.
Right.
Not very far. Shortly, there will be a course in one college on stand-up comedy with certification. Not very far. Not very far. Seeing that not very far, we started Finer Side. Saying that, why shouldn't we have today's youngsters who are actually getting employed? There are, I think if you see Danish Said, for example, he's everywhere.
Correct. Correct. He is.
He takes mouse, puts it to ear, 2 million views. If he just talks like this, 2 million views. He takes anything in. I mean, there is a scripting, there is a department, there is a full plan of why and how you should do it. It is not that he is just going on air and doing it. There's a lot of background work.
Correct.
Who's doing the background work? Today's youngsters who are creative, who know that this can be done this way, are scripting, are writing, are directing for somebody to stand and say something. Right? So opportunities for work has increased this way. Very shortly, it will also come by saying that, let me directly after 10th standard, instead of wasting 5 years, 2 for PUC and then 3 for degree, do something which is what I'm going to be liking to do.
Correct.
That is exactly the topic you're asking. Today, are arts an industry for students to go and do jobs? Yes, it is today. When I used to run an event agency, and in that event agency, we had this volunteers who used to come and work per day. And we used to pay them 250 rupees to 500 rupees. And even very nice. If you, same volunteer, if she comes in a skirt in the evening, we used to call them hostesses and bill 1,500.
Correct.
I mean, we are also chatris, no? I mean, we had to do the thing of marketing and putting it the right way. We have done all of that. Today, that kind of jobs have become less because digital marketing is taken over. Sitting in the mall and selling, I don't need you to sit there. It's there. There are different ways that I can publicize. Why should I waste 1,500 rupees for you to be on WhatsApp? I have seen promoters everywhere. They are sitting there and they are on WhatsApp. They are actually literally chatting with their friends. Ethically, the client is fooling. I mean, he's fooled. You will send photos of people who are standing and, very nicely showing leaflet. 90% of the time they are on WhatsApp. Isn't the client being taken for a ride? So digital media is a much better media that people have opted to. But for the XP, I'm talking about this volunteering because before you decide what you want to do, you have to gain experience in many places. We had the advantage. You had the advantage of parents being nice enough, free enough to let you go and work on a 1 day, 2 day. Yeah. And we had the advantage of creating a market for that. Today, I sent my son with his friends to an NGO where there were special children. And one of the summer breaks, I said, why don't you go there and help them and come for 2-3 days? No, I didn't want them to put it up on social media. It was just for their experience. Because I have a different mindset. I have seen that just 1 day in a mental hospital, 1 day you spend in a mental hospital, you will know your reality. You will thank God for all your senses being fine. You will thank the world. You will never misbehave with your parents or anybody around you. Because you will say, man, am I so lucky to be like this?
Right.
So these are the things our children miss out. Today, if you want to do a small job, Now it's called internship.
Correct. Correct.
My dad knows somebody, and I'm going to go and intern in his office.
Right.
Already,
Right.
it's a five-star place, because the dad won't send him to a lower place. That level has to be there. He's already in a five-star place. He's already mingling with people older than his age, seeing things probably not good for him now.
Hmm.
In that corporate industry, what image will he come back with? Where is the work interest?
Correct.
Yes. Saying
So,
that,
so you're
films are
saying,
also very positive. I will not demean films. Movies, media are a way to tell people that you can do so many things.
hmm,
My thing is, take the message, don't worship them. Take the message as a film. Don't worship and make it your livelihood. See the background of it, how well it is made, how difficult it is to, four people to handle in a set is different. 400 people. Imagine
correct.
coordinating that and having everything. You need
Absolutely.
people who are skilled to do that, and that energy is with the youngsters.
So the question is, what is the right thing for a parent to do? Make the child job ready. Whether it's arts, whether they want to do have a job in technology, whatever it is. What should the parents do that will make the child job ready?
So I don't think parents have to worry about technology ready, because nowadays from the womb technology is ready. No, if you buy elderly person buys a phone today, the most natural thing is to give it to a youngster. He will set everything and give it to you to operate.
Correct.
So technology ready, we leave him out. Yeah.
Yes,
How
the
to
child
how to use technology? How to use technology? So
no,
if you know,
ready. No, my
sorry, I
question
missed
was,
that.
yeah, I think let me rephrase that question. Now, irrespective of the field that the child chooses, that's what I meant to say, whether he's chosen to work in the field of technology or work in the field of engineering or work in the field of arts or work in any industry, right? What is a parent supposed to do to make them ready for today's job market? Now, maybe a parent thinks that the internship is the right way to prepare him. He'll be on the job, he'll be at on site and he'll learn. But like you said, probably they're also giving them a very comfortable start, which is not the reality when we actually go out and work.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what should a parent do to make sure your child is job ready?
Uh, there are radical views and there are very constricted views. The radical view which many parents have taken, many parents who have had the heart and the braveness, and I've heard many parents do it, is post 11th or post 12th standard or post 10th standard. Many children get a 1 year, it's called a gap year. And this gap year is created by the parent, not by the child. And that gap year is given to the child to pursue certain amount of passion that he has identified. So you either do a animation course, or you go do a music class, or you go and join a counseling course, depending on what interest is there. That one gap year between the 10th and 11th or 12th before you choose your degree. But once you're in 12th, you know what you have to do. Some stream is ready. So between this 10th and 11th is an amazing time for a child to explore. I know a parent who gave a phone to the son and he said, here is 10,000 rupees. Come back next year.
Okay, interesting.
He had his guitar with him and he knew some small magic and things like that. And he said, get lost. Go. Go wherever you want. Come back after 1 year. But travel India and so this child actually went across India, and the father didn't tell the child this, but all the implements were there, GPS monitoring. He knew where the child was. His friend in every city was monitoring the child, that no ill happens to him. Lot of exercise. But he trusted his son that he's going to do the right things. He was ready for the risk of the child going into drugs or no idea what. But that child came back after 1 year and he wanted to become a pilot or something. He said, no, this is what I know what exactly I wanted. This is what I want to do. The child finished, pursued that, went ahead and became a superstar.
Wow.
There are people who identify, but not everybody, not middle class people, upper middle class, we will not take that risk. For us, formulas are there. 10 standard, PUC, degree, post-graduation, PhD, or go abroad, MS. No, in between, I feel like opening a dance studio and trying my experiments and see whether I can get awards. Are you crazy? Get married now.
Right.
Why do you want to dance? Make your husband dance.
Correct. Fair enough. So,
So,
how do you break that mindset though? I mean,
yeah.
is it
So, communication. Have you heard of this word? Communication.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
We all have heard. But the good part about this, communication is more to tell and less to listen in our world. Between the parent and the child, the communication is, I will tell you, listen. That's it.
Correct.
Let's not get into why you have to tell, why you want to think. I am doing your thinking.
Correct.
Okay. It's very difficult. I know situations and people where the son has called the parents for a meeting. He said, can we go to the club? I would like to have a meeting and only 3 of us. And he said, I feel this is my skill, this is my interest, and I would like to pursue this. I understand that you would want me to do math because options of doing science and all. But for me, I think I would like to do this. I will put my heart and soul into it and do it. Would you be able to give me that chance? The parents have seen eye to eye and said, I think fair. He knows what he wants to do and he's taking a call. And if something doesn't go right, yes, we can always, because he's in that stage where, he's got another 10 years for settling down. So it's perfectly fine. So in the early days, if you're able to sit with your child, talk to them. Okay, physics. You don't like physics. Why? I'll tell you very interesting. I don't know if my son is online. He'll kill me if he knows I'm giving his example somewhere. He went and joined a tuition, in 10th standard because there was pressure from everywhere saying at least ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ marks ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಾ. Okay. Usually, that 16, 15, 16, the hormones, how it is. We all have been there, done that kind of a thing. And I don't know any other child who probably would have explained this to the parent in any better way. But he called us and he said, there are about 8 people in that small room that I sit. And each one has this body odor that comes. And it's so difficult to sit there. Because they just finish their school, they come home, change immediately, come for tuitions. And I know what he's talking about. I know you know what he's talking about. And body odor communication is also communication.
Correct.
He said, I'm very uncomfortable. I'm not able to even concentrate. I will not even get marks if I'm going to be sitting there. So we said, your call, you decide, pull out. Spoke to the teacher. We did not tell anything about the small room or body odor. We said, I think he's finding it very difficult, but we did not let him fall. We made sure he finished his exam, went to the teacher, gave a box of sweets and thank you, ma'am. I got good marks. But he stopped in between and he came and he said, no, I will figure out. And then he found some other place where there is more space, air, light. He went there. How many children will actually go up to their parents and say this?
But is it also the responsibility? Is it not the relationship the parents have created with them? There is a lot of fear to speak to your parents openly.
That is exactly what I'm saying. If it is communication is going to be, I'll talk, you listen, I've already thought for you. That is one-way communication. That is not communication.
Hmm.
That is, I will give statement, you will follow statement.
Hmm.
It's not called communication. Communication is a two-way end where if I say something, you have the rights and the opportunity to turn around and say, I don't what I think. I want
Hmm.
to change my opinion. Can you change your opinion? Can we try out a different method? That is communication. So today, amount of jobs and opportunities of creative field is amazing. Uh, I will go technical. I will go technical for a bit in terms of understanding.
Right.
If you're a good designer today, you don't need to be an
Hmm.
architect to be in an architect firm.
Hmm.
You can still be in an architect firm and you can do a lot of designing there.
Hmm.
If you are a writer, for example, if you are good at writing, uh,
Hmm.
from ages, copyrighted jobs have been the best jobs in ad agencies.
Right.
There is so much of writing content today. Everything is online. Content
Correct.
is king today. You know,
Absolutely.
everybody wants content. So there are thanks to COVID, even the guy who's selling cups and saucers in Jayanagar fourth block shop wants a content and picture. Photographers and content writers. Amazing business. Amazing revenue.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Photography. About 10, 15 years ago, everybody were buying those guns. You know, the big lenses.
Yeah.
If you had the camouflaged one, you are king. The camouflage lens, if you have, oh, he must be a wildlife photographer.
Right.
I know at least about 20 of my IT friends who have bought those things. And probably they'll stand in their balcony and take one bird on the next balcony in somebody's house 100 meters away. The lens is that it'll capture that only. Nearby it won't
Yeah.
capture. But that became a profession.
Right.
I know a family member and we are so proud of him. He was in an IT job. I think 24/7 or some job. Very creative guy. He quit it. He started wedding photography, candid.
Hmm.
Just for curiosity, he's probably about 31, 32 now. Sat with him over a drink and I was talking to him and said, how do you do it? What do you do at this? No, I just go for a wedding. They'll book 5-star hotel. I stay in the 5-star hotel. I'll take 40 pictures.
Hmm.
Only 40 pictures I'll take. I will edit it and probably give them only 14 pictures.
Hmm.
I get paid 6 lakhs.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what do I hit myself with?
Hmm.
You know, what do I hit myself with?
Wow.
Amazing. But it is not just the art, it is also marketing, it is also branding, positioning, reach, connect.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of other things.
Correct.
I know brilliant photographers who are amazing with their work. They will be doing something which they are very happy. There are some creative people who are amazing. The kind of creativity is different. But marketing, reach, everything is required. How do you do that? Arts as an activity is amazing opportunities for very good revenue models.
Hmm.
You can go back to the same three senses: kinesthetic, visual, and auditory. Every sense, you can have a huge number of professions. In every sense, you can have a huge number of. See, I know you're a dancer, so you're an extremely kinesthetic person, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you're watching something, I'll give you the weirdest. If you see a bullock cart going,
Hmm.
you see rhythm, you see rhythm in it.
Absolutely. Yes, I do.
The bullocks, the steps, the bell, the clanging. You see rhythm. You know what steps, where, when you choreograph. Don't you connect? Exactly like that. Every person looks at something and there is a connect. There is something that belongs to them, which can be converted as a profession.
Hmm.
2021, I don't know whether 2020 happened, but 2021 hopefully opens up so many avenues now because all those big people have
Hmm.
all come to a nice even level.
Correct.
Especially in the creative industry, there is evenness now.
Hmm.
You're also sitting 10 months, I'm also sitting 10 months in the house.
Yes. Yes.
So
That is true.
there's some kind of an evenness that's happened saying that, okay, I'm sure your skill is also good, my skill is also good. But we understood how productive we were in the last 10 months.
Correct. Hmm.
But youngsters, believe me, not a single day the OTT was without a new serial or a new episode or a new series.
Hmm.
Every week there was some content coming up.
Yes.
Whether it is lockdown, no lockdown, how to create the memes that are made,
Huh.
those
Huh.
visual memes.
Right.
There is an industry behind it. All of them are youngsters, each one creative. They see situations. I only knew Ponnappa, the cartoonist at that time, or R.K. Lakshman, who could see that and draw something for us to see. Today, there is so many people sitting, someone maybe in Kollegal or in Hassan. He's got a meme and he's put it. It's viral.
Right.
Now, the creativity quotient is also increasing.
Hmm.
In one way, if you look at it, we don't know. The only thing I'm going to not get into is whether we copy or don't copy, because that is a very different
Right.
question, different topic. Let's leave it. What is good for me, I will do. Yeah.
Hmm.
You want to call me copycat? Your call. Don't worry. For me, in my situation, my environment, my current status, this works. I'm doing it.
Correct.
You've already done it. Thanks. Wonderful idea. Thanks for showing us the way. We are doing it.
Hmm.
Perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong in it. Yeah. So as arts, as an industry, each one, you take filmmaking,
Hmm.
small thing like doing a small episode of a talk show. You
Hmm.
need people, you need coordinators, you need makeup, you need light, you need sound, you need to figure out how, if it's outdoor, different setup, indoor, different setup, what you need to do, background, so many things. I am so happy and proud. Youngsters today, 19, 20, 21, are dress designers.
Hmm.
You know so many of them who
Yeah.
do dress designing for the entire movie. They
Yeah.
color, they give the costume, they do it. I mean, fashion designing, maybe not, the students might not have been fashion designing students. These people might be technically, visually brilliant. They know
Correct.
color, combination, how to use, automatic career for them.
Hmm.
Just because you're a visual person, not necessarily you have to do painting only. You can do so many other things. Yeah.
Correct.
Auditory. Just because you're an auditory person, it's not that you have to play an instrument.
Correct. Hmm.
I know youngsters who are so amazing in creating audio rooms.
In creating, sorry, audio rooms.
Yeah, so I need home theater in my house.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right.
I
Right.
will
Right.
give you the correct sound where how it should come.
Hmm.
You have music schools which has to have certain amount of audio technology being used.
Correct.
I'm sorry, there's no 50-year-old guy coming and doing it. They're all 19, 20, 21, 22. Amazing, and hats off to them. The kind of,
Right.
creativity. Also because their senses are sharper at a younger age.
Hmm.
When you become 50, Mukesh, Rafi, both of them sounds like almost same.
Hmm.
Younger, there is distinct characteristics, you know how it is.
Correct.
So the advantage of youngsters getting into creative jobs is bringing more creativity out.
Hmm. Fair enough. That's right.
You take a big brand. Let's say you take Google or Infosys. You see that the work culture is changing from a desk job to a beanbag job.
Hmm. Hmm.
If you go to that old Galaxy Theatre, where we have the workstations which are given on rent, you will see more or less those cabins are still there, but you have a lot of places. There's a swimming pool, there is a snooker room, there is a gym, there is a karaoke room. Because today's youngsters want to do two things together. They will also bring out good productivity. They also want to have fun.
Correct.
पैसा तो बाप ने बना दिया है. I am here to do my best and also enjoy. Yeah, there is a plus and minus to it. There might be a lot of people not from that mere baap ne banaya.
Correct.
Who have to struggle, put together. For them, they should be careful about the choices. They should not take alternatives. They should decide what they want and stick to it. That comes from childhood. If that upbringing is there, communication is open, where you talk, I talk, and both understand. Many children today, amazing communication. I need pizza, I need pizza, I need pizza. Sound is too much, buy the pizza and give. Child knows today how to get what I want. They are masters of communication. They know how to play the game. But when they become teenagers, it's a little suffocation. The suffocation is, I want to do this. Why is she not understanding? Why is my mother not understanding? Why is my father not understanding? He will understand only when you have made a practice of sitting down from little earlier age and say, hello, hi, this is what I do. I like this. This is what I don't do. I don't like this. So don't tell me to do this. No, we are not allowed to do that, right, as children? I don't know.
I don't think we are.
Have you ever? I don't think we are. Today's generation.
My parents always allowed me to do that. My parents are very, tell us what you want. I don't like this. My grandmother was like that. So I was very lucky that way. But I know friends who could not voice their opinion at home. There was no opinion. You're the kid, you listen to what we say.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So that category of people is about probably 99 or 98%. That category. So when you go out and break the rules, you're probably doing the wrong thing. I also, when I was in my college days, I used to see the bike wheelies happen then also. I never got irritated at that time. I used to say, Macha, look at that RX da, he's removed silencer, super it is. Now the same fellow or same bunch of kids who are doing this wheelies, you want to go and bash them.
True.
Forget the irritation part. Now we are worried about safety.
Yeah.
Forget for somebody else. We are worried about his own safety. The guy on the bike fall and die. So, on the flip side, I know youngsters who are talking global warming, who want to do forestation, who are into making sure they work with underprivileged children. They give their time without putting it on social media. They don't put it on social media. For them, it is, I need to be satisfied in what I'm doing, I'll do that.
Correct.
I know students today who install WhatsApp delete WhatsApp in the morning and reinstall it in the night. So that during the day they are not disturbed.
Correct.
So students are very responsible. Today's youngsters are very, very responsible. But you have to trust them. You have to have the channel of communication saying that, see, please do what you want. I'm with you. But tell me, keep in touch. Let's talk about it. There are situations.
I have one question here. Now, see, what we are trying to do with Hoopsters and our program, the Parents Cafe, is exactly this. To tell parents that you need to communicate, right? But for us to get there and speak, great. But who else has the ability to tell parents this? You need to communicate. Who else can educate them about this besides independent programs like Parents Cafe or these kind of programs that we're doing? who else do you think educators can play a role in that?
Educators can do a larger role, but 30 years
30 years ago.
not now. Now teachers are scared to talk to parents. 30 years ago, parents were scared to talk to teachers. That they will give complaint about my child. Now it's reverse. I have run a school. I've just recently closed a primary school because one parent came and screamed at the teacher in a science fair. And the principal called him and counseled, saying that that is not the right thing to do. You're an IT professional leading a big team. Don't you know how the dynamics work? And we consoled the teacher not to file a case against him. No, there is a staff room. There is a method in which you raise a complaint, no problem, do it properly. His ego got so hurt, he took 20 children and went out of the school.
Oh my.
He ran a parallel WhatsApp group. There was a school running. There was a parent who used to complain on food. There was another parent who used to complain only on transport. So you had a transport coordinator. This is parent school running parallel. There might have probably been principal and vice principal also. The only department that was not there was accounts. Everything else they had. So today, schools, I'm sure there are many school heads watching, listening probably. Many schools are scared to communicate with parents inside their school. If I try and do a good job, like telling my teacher, make the channel open between the child and the parent, have a good counseling session for the parent will say, are you trying to tell us that we don't know how to raise our children? Are you trying to bring this point to increase fee for my child in some way? Do you think I look like a person who doesn't know how to communicate? Hey, nee will de bidri, noor school ide, bere kade hoಗ್ತೀನಿ. As soon as that meeting is over, social media. You know what? The audacity of this teacher who hardly gets 15,000 rupees salary, talking to me and telling me I don't know how to bring up children. Everybody, which school, tell her that will go, spread word. So managements tell teachers, please do your job, teach and go. Don't do any counseling to parents. That's why I said 30 years ago.
There are no channels to come. See, parents probably don't know that they need to communicate, number one. Or they themselves have been raised in a home where there was no communication, number two. And three, of course, they don't have the time today to think about parenting methods and all of that. So how do we help the children then?
So, how do we help I wish our Prime Minister in his Mann Ki Baat, whenever he does the Mann Ki Baat, has one portion of it called parent counseling, where he is able to get good advisors, give him the content to tell the parents, saying that, सुनो, बच्चों का भी बात सुनो, वो जो कहते हैं उनको बोलने दो, समझो जो बोल रहे हैं, बाद में अपने बात बताओ. Wonderful if that can happen, because nobody else says it, nobody is going to listen.
Right. So somewhere parent counseling is important. It is a necessity. It's a need of the hour.
The biggest thing in this world today is parent counseling. If children have to be free, if they have to live a life, if they need to live, forget life. The childhood intact, parent counseling. Haven't you seen parents in restaurants who are enjoying their time and there is an iPad or a tab in front of the small child in a pram?
Right.
And there's some cow, buffalo or a pig story going on. And probably that pig is on the table also. Yeah? So it is such a weird society that we are living in, where my priority as I see it is different. My priority as I communicate is different. The priority as I live is different. And the priority I preach is different. It is so difficult. It's a sin to be simple. It is a sin to say, okay, my son is saying something, I want to listen. Ni maga helidella keltiya. No, ella we have a conversation, and I'll give you an example about, again, if he's listening, he's going to kill me. About 4, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when that Josh happens of running and exercise and football, he said, I want that Fitbit.
Fitbit. Right.
Fitbit, yes. Okay. I said, you don't need to clock how much you run and come back. Look at the sweat, you know whether you ran or not. No, I need that Fitbit. So I said, okay, find out how much. So normal, we also have our salaries. So I said, see, every month we have these 2-3 movies that we go to. And that becomes whatever number of amount of money. The Fitbit was 12,000 rupees. And he wanted it in February for his birthday. So this was sometime in October or September. And he came back and said, don't worry, you don't need to give me money. I'll buy it. But only one condition, we have to see eye to eye for that. I said, what is it? Let's not go to any mall for a movie for 4-5 months. Every time we go for a movie, the ticket is about $400, Pepsi or Coke and snacks about another 300-400. So parking another this much. And luckily we don't go into the stores, so nothing extra. Maybe 1,000, 1,500, 3 of us going, 2,500 rupees per month is the expense. So 5 months if we don't go, this is my saving. Give me that month. So every month, whatever movie budget, we used to give him off. Saved the money. On his birthday, he went and bought it. So there is sensibility. There is understanding. They know economics. They know how a household. They don't sit and say, "Illa nanil beke beku." Provided you have that openness. Provided you have discussed these issues. It is so difficult. You know, a biggest challenge we have faced with our parents. Whenever 2 topics are taboo in front of children. One is intimacy.
Correct.
Okay. I have never seen my parents hold hands, hug and all, forget, kiss, no chance. Okay, we have never seen it. So we don't know that it is normal and it is okay to do it. If we have to do anything like that, we have to close door, go into a bedroom. We have been shown those 2 roses touching each other. Entire life. We don't know what happens behind. Okay? Children today are not that naive. They are exposed to so many things.
Yeah. True.
But they don't know that it is okay to do it. They don't know that it's okay to do it because at home they have never seen it. This is one topic. The second topic is we've never discussed financial problems with our children.
Yes. That is correct.
We have never done that. It's very rare. The best excuse I have heard is a parent telling, Papa, why should we burden him with all these things at this young age? This is the time for him to know. This is the time for him to know that my family is in crisis. There is a problem. There is financial issue. So how can I contribute? I don't need to earn and give, but I can reduce my spend. I can plan things which is going to be more productive. How can I do it? You have to have an open channel of communication for these 2 topics. Why important on intimacy? So that tomorrow the respect on women is retained correctly. Especially if there are boys in the house. They should know it is not an act of pleasure. It is normalcy to be intimate and nice.
Right.
You're giving respect actually. On the other side, you need to have the child be completely aware of, maybe not completely, to a larger extent aware of, okay, this is how it is. This is the earning that I get. This is what goes as tax. You know, so the saving comes to this. We have this as an EMI, this as an EMI, this as a debt. So for debt, we have to pay interest. For this, it's okay. He knows it. It's absolutely fine. You know, currently a wonderful ad is going on that made me think about it. There's a tuition teacher who goes to a child's house and the father walks from inside the room and the tuition teacher says, "Areva, itna acha paint hai." Some Asian paint or something where the walls are painted nicely. And the child is saying, "Mere baap ko 2 crore ka lottery laga hai."
Okay.
मेरे बाप को 2 करोड़ का लॉटरी लगा है. The child is telling the tuition teacher.
Hmm.
And the tuition say, the father comes out and says, "Arey, congratulations, sir." And he says, "Sir, isko, tell me correct me, what is this?" He distracts him.
Hmm.
Even in advertising, children and money and connect is being shown in some way or the other, though it's a very comical scene shown as comedy. But do the child know what is the 2 crores, why it is so important, why did the teacher congratulate the father, why was the father so puzzled? There is so much more.
Hmm.
The media has information in many ways. Most of them don't think it's happening in their house.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, there must be problem. Pakad mane, nam mane lalla. Somebody else. My house, everything is fine. If I call my dad and say I want pizza, within 10 minutes it will come. If I tell him book ticket for movie, no problem. Yeah, it's a said and done thing. So
Correct.
apart from parent having the responsibility of opening communication channel, children also are responsible when given to them the information saying that this is our life, this is our lifestyle. Yes, Ranbir Kapoor wore Gucci pants, which was his friend's, wore Prada shoes, which was another friend's, went in the flight, which was paid by somebody, stayed in a hotel, drank all the alcohol and sang all the songs, which was somebody else's, but he came back to his family without anything.
Correct.
Very difficult to explain because that is not what they see.
Right. That is true. That is true. Yes.
But children are responsible. Do you agree they are responsible?
Innate.
Innately. I'll tell you, hats off to the children of this world who have adapted to sit in front of a stupid computer the last 10 months and learn what they have to learn and are getting ready for exams. Hats off to them.
Yes. Absolutely.
Hats off to all those teachers who know their students and who have converted the content which they give in class and who have become IT managers. They are photographers, they are videographers, they have become editors, they used to do script writing. Suddenly a teacher who used to go to school has become so many things.
Correct.
No other profession has changed. No? Architect is architect, hotelier is hotelier, gold merchant is gold merchant. Only the teacher, her entire profession has changed.
Right.
Damn good. In this pressure, they learned so many things.
Yes. Yes.
But hats off to our children to adapt to this. So, 1, parent responsibility to open communication. 2, identify the skill sets of children earlier age so that certain amount of faith in your children. Trust them that they will do. Open conversation. They will come and talk to you. 4, it's absolutely fine to have failures. Make them part of your failures. Let them be with you in the failure. Yeah? Then you won't need counselors. Then you don't need psychological counselors. You wouldn't have so many problems. You will make sure that there is a community of youngsters who are confident. The first thing that our community needs is confident youngsters. I see them everywhere. I'm a little scared because I don't know who will do what to me. If they're zipping past like this in the bike and 3 of them in one bike and you say hello, you say, hey, finished, bad apart, sorry sir, my mistake. Yeah? So there is a bunch like that also. There is a bunch who are creative. I know a girl who has just turned about 17, who has made 2 short films, who has done summer camps for the last 8 years.
Wow.
For underprivileged children in her garage.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. She called me and said, Prithvi uncle, I want you to be in my short film, but I don't have any money to pay you.
Oh, okay.
I said, darling, for you, I'll do anything you want. Yeah. So it's important to encourage that age doing creative work, but she's studying to become something else probably. But That outlet is there. Parents are communicative. They have allowed, they've supported, they said, I'll be there with you. I remember going for shooting for one of her short films. Her parents brought cooked food from Jainagar to Banagata Road or Kanakpura Road and fed all of us. So there is that confidence between parent-child. Communication is there. We don't get to see it much because we are blinded in a different way.
Hmm.
We get to see the wrong sides, we get to hear the wrong sides, and we get to, you open the page, you have people, youngsters doing the wrong things, are sitting in jail for no reason. You're wondering what's happening.
Right.
If you talk to my wife and tell her, can you send your son out for the night? She'll say, absolutely fine, but I'm a little worried where he'll go, what he'll do.
Hmm.
Why? What will happen in the night? Don't children go out, eat, and come back home?
Hmm.
But the mindset has gone so crazy that even if my child is safe and sound, there might be a group of people who would have done something wrong, and in the wrong temperament, my son might get into that fight or huddle and get hurt. So I want to be protected.
Hmm.
That is there. But children are responsible. They know where to cut off, where to go.
Hmm.
Communicate. It's all about communication.
It's all about communication. So now, the best thing about this talk that I think was we established that the arts are giving us a lot of opportunities to open up. The creative industry is really opening up.
Yes.
But I have one question that is on my mind is that now we have so many channels, like we have social media, we have the internet, we have, I don't know, MySpace, I don't know if that even exists, but we have a lot of platforms to showcase our talent. Okay, and there's so many opportunities, which means there's also a lot of competition.
Yep.
There's a lot of competition. So besides the art itself, now I'm a dancer, for example, and I'm skilled at, say, this particular form of dance. Besides this skill, what are the other things that children need to learn that will give them an edge and make them succeed in this huge competition that exists today?
We are in a world of use and throw. Okay? Last night I was having a conversation. We were listening to a song. Somebody was singing the song, and the person who was sitting with me said, "Amazing man." From we are talking about A.R. Rahman and his music, and amazing. What talent. 3-4 months ago, I was talking to a musician who said, I am a ghost singer. I'm a ghost producer. I'm a ghost musician. I didn't understand what this new terminology of ghost is. So I said, please explain what is it. He said, see, I do the dirty job. I do the creative job. I do whatever it is. I have a piece of work that is outsourced to me. I will do it and give. They will put it together and he will take his name. I'm not talking about A.R. Rahman. That is just an example of how beautifully we refer to one person for a song. But in the back end, the opportunities of work are so much. While we talk about work being so much, humility also is there. Okay? He never went on social media and said, you know what, I am the one who did this.
Yes.
He is clear. I am called to do this and the name will be somebody's. Reality check is very important. Humility is very important. Okay? Knowing what you're doing and being clear about it is very important. I tell people when they call me for a role, I tell them, if you tell me, boss, there is no money, I can't pay you 1 rupee, I'll get you picked up and drop you, I'll give you food. Be truthful, I'll come and do it for you. I'll give, oh yeah, my producer is very good, don't worry, so and so will come and talk to you. Where is he? Oh, his mother had some problem, so he couldn't come today. Tomorrow, no, he's gone out of station. Till your shoot is over, that man doesn't come only. That is unethical, right?
Right, of course.
Today's youngsters have to be ready for that world that they're seeing. It's a use and throw. That's why I said, if at home they have faced failures, The heart will not break with these situations. They'll say, okay, man, I met one more bad guy. That's all.
Yeah. Correct.
I know youngsters who get dejected because they met somebody who cheated them. And it's like, how could he do it to me? You know, how could he do it to me? I mean, I have put my heart and soul, they're tears. I'll say, cry, good to cry. Enjoy. But understand that is the world. Arts. So I'll talk about artists, many artists I know. I was an event manager once and I was doing a Bangalore Habba and the stage is ready and there were 100 children on stage because it was a child song. So school children, and already about 8:39 in the night. And some senior singers from Bollywood were there in one of the 5 stars nearby, Palace Grounds. So probably Holiday Inn and Windsor Manor. 9 o'clock they were supposed to go on stage. So 8 o'clock I called them and said, sir, all your vehicles are ready, waiting down, kindly come over. He said, absolutely fine. We are ready to come. We are already ready. We're just waiting for the DD. Very clear. It has been communicated to the organizers that if the DD comes and falls in the room, we will get out of the room.
Okay.
I was a little worried. There are 100 children. It's 8:30 in the night. With 100 children, there are 200 parents who have to take them back. Then there is food, water. There are so many things to take care of. I was begging, pleading. He said, Prithvi, please don't do any of these things. Someday you will be in my shoes and you will understand that it is better for you to collect your payment before you go on stage.
Okay.
He said, you will respect us someday. I respect them today. I respect them now. Okay. That is the world we are living in. So if you have clear communication saying that I will come perform wherever you want. Once you have fixed a rate, pay me that, I'll come. Youngsters today also competition. So if I let go, somebody will fill in. Right? That is the fear, no? I mean, why do I need you? I have somebody for lesser cost. Be brave, and if it is not okay with you, tell them absolutely fine, sir, carry on. Go with them. No, there is this nature's way of giving back. I don't know. I mean, I'm not getting philosophical here or very spiritual, but somewhere I have observed and analysis done. It works.
Right.
Somewhere, I've told somebody I need X amount for my 1 day shoot. That guy badgered me, butchered me, negotiated, and brought it to 1/4. COVID situation, anything is welcome today, right? So you're sitting at home, no work, somebody gives you work, you go and do. So 1/4, at least that much comes, you go. Somebody fell off, broke a glass, some accidents happened in the shoot. So many things happened. They lost more than about 50,000. I was thinking to myself, no, not this could be heaven or hell. That is the song. I was thinking to myself, if they could have negotiated what the artist wanted, if instead of badgering them and cutting a short story, whatever budget is there, if they would have utilized this nicely with the artist, there would have been so many positive vibes in the room. Nothing negative will happen.
Right.
Nature has a way of balancing. We cannot forget that. I mean, it probably half the people who are watching a stupid fellow. What nature will balance. But it comes around. What goes around comes around. In the West, it is very popular. It's called an Indian concept called karma. In India, it's not very popular. It is called superstition, stupidity, all of that. But it works.
Yes.
We have seen it. When you negotiate with a vendor, I'm not getting into the farmer scene. I'm saying you regularly negotiate with a vendor on the road. for a 50 paisa, 1 rupee, 10 rupee saving. And somewhere else you would have lost 100 rupees.
Correct.
You're guilty, but you don't want to talk about it.
Accept.
You can't accept it because how can I look like that? It's
Right.
that priority of what I show. Very important. So,
Correct.
too long have we spoken?
I think you've spoken. That was a good chat, though. That was a fun chat
Yeah.
for me.
Hmm.
So, okay, now that we are almost an hour and a half into our talk, which was a long chat, let me ask you
Wow.
one final. I never realized that time went. So, one question that I want to ask you is: you have seen Hoopsters from quite some time, from the time we started, and from the time we were putting our website together, putting our ideas together. One last signing off question that I would like to ask you is: how can a platform like Hoopsters.in take care or help support children, parents, etc., and make the situation a little better, whether it's about communication, whether it's about the way they interact, or whatever it is? What can a platform like Hoopsters.in do? What can we do?
I'll go from an outsider perspective of a viewer. I don't like to be told directly to me that I am doing something wrong. Half the names I've used in today's conversation, half the stories I've given you is not about them at all. It's about making you listen to me with some imagination of some characters. It's all about you, your parents, me, my parents. When we were youngsters. But if I told you that it's you and me, you wouldn't have started listening only. That mind block would have come.
Correct.
So I bring in stories and examples of people in my life so that you feel nice saying what all happened to him. Even nothing to me, to him. But this is about all our lives. This is about all those who are watching, listening. Something or the other similar would have happened. One, don't do direct communication that you are bad. Okay? Two, be somebody to tell them. Ideally, if you have that little doctor signature before your name, doctor. Somehow there is this mindset in our society that doctors know everything, others don't know anything. Now with corporate coming in into hospitalization, that image also slowly is getting into the different basket. But it's okay. It is still, I believe that my doctor knows. Yeah. Two, have as much as content possible for people to listen to, not read. Only page that people will read is how to reach McInnes Gold with the map. No other content people will like to read.
Right.
Has to be visual, auditory. Go back to the same two methods on digital media, visual and auditory, where people can hear somebody talk about it. Yeah. Give small stories, probably with visuals. Could be animation, could be something. Not very long, not too short. Do live stories. Catch youngsters. If I give you idea, will you give this production to me? I just told you it's a world where I have to ask before I tell the idea. You can turn around.
No, we'll not talk about it here because there are too many people who may listen to it. So we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So get to the world and get stories live that's happening and showcase it. Put it across how this happened and how. I'm not doing saying do CID or that shows that happen on TV where you do full live and you have somebody saying un badidnante hingaitante. No, not like that. Somebody's lifestyle, somebody's story, youngster who actually has struggled, has come in a couple of films and is doing well. And because he got a break in a couple of films, he started bodybuilding, health bettered because he's looking at opportunities. Health bettered, habits bettered. You know, one small role in some movie, short film, can change a person so much. Bring those stories together, put them together. Have a lot of in my early we had a group called the Youth Caring Group, started by Dr. Prakash Appaya in YMCA, and we used to say that if I tell somebody don't throw the cigarette butt here, he is going to slap me if possible. Who the hell are you to tell me?
Hmm.
But if Ambarish tells that,
Correct.
somebody who you idealize, they are the people who should be telling their life stories. This is what I said I will do for production. If I give you idea, I will not get it. Okay? We need to bring stars and celebrities on the talk show and talk to them about their children and the good things that they have seen.
Right.
Their childhood. There's so many other things because people will watch that. There's a star value. But in that there will be a lesson. In that there will be a lesson where you don't need to talk about which foreign trip they went. You talk about their behavior. You talk about how the daughter helped some other classmate. You talk about how they understand the problem. How it is them. They are amazing. Even in spite of having the silver spoon, they are struggling in their own way because it is very tough. The worst thing to be is a star son or a star daughter. Forget your talent. There is already somebody's talent you have to match.
Right.
That expectation is already there.
Correct.
ಪಾಪ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್ ಬಚ್ಚನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವನು ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ರೋಲ್ಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಅವನ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ we have to leave it there. No, but for us we are already in that zone of who we know as the father and the expectation is there. Amazing for children not to tag any names along and do things on their own. They will be confident. Every small step that they rise up, every small victory, every small accolade, every single clap that comes for them gives them boosting energy, image, self-build, self-worth. These are all important values for them, which will make them do 100 times more. Yeah. Hoopsters, I wish 6 years ago when we started the Parents Cafe, whatever we were planning, would have kicked off and we would have had so many things happening. But yes, time when it has to happen happens, all that story. It is happening now. I wish Hoopsters everything in terms of reaching out to people, getting to children, getting parent connect.
Yes.
Parents are very sensitive. They are very understanding. There are two things that they shouldn't do. After talking or listening, they shouldn't go to social media. To clarify.
Correct.
If you want to eat dosa, you decide where you want to go and eat that dosa. Don't ask on social media where to go and eat.
Correct.
Parenting is exactly that. There is no formula. Every child, every family, every dynamic differs. Husband-wife relationship differs. Communication differs. The paint in the house differs. Everything differs. So there's no formula. You can't go put a message on social media and try and follow it in your house. It's not going to work.
Right.
What works is the communication that you have built with your child. That's it.
Right.
We have technology, right? Use it wisely. Fight with your wife on WhatsApp, not Instagram, WhatsApp. Fight with your wife. Even if both of you are on the other side, each side of the bed, text through the night. Not verbally. Not verbally. Similarly, if you want to correct, correct on WhatsApp. One rainy day, I told my son, hey, sakatagide male, come let's go have some ice cream. Bangalore. cold, rain. Which wife will let you have ice cream? But she did not say anything. She sent me message. Are you crazy? Are you seriously going to go buy him ice cream now? She didn't humiliate me. She sent me message. So in the conversation, I went somewhere, did something, did other conversation. Then I said, hey, it's raining. No, we can't go and buy. And if we order, the ice cream will melt. What do you think will be better for us to eat now? He said, how about pizza? I said, amazing, man. I never thought of it. Giving him a promise that I will buy something, taken care. Night, my dinner taken care because I didn't buy ice cream. Otherwise, my dinner would have got cancelled. Yeah? Right. Situation handled without humiliation. Everybody happy at the end of it? Small things like that communication and the willingness not to counter and say, Ninigain goto, ice cream beku. That willingness to accept and say, okay, she has thought of something, it's my turn to just listen to it.
Right.
That give and take has to be there. Most of, whether Hoopster does it or the school does it or counselors do it, many times when you call to talk to a parent of a child, one parent will turn, not two. So, largely in our country, we have a single parent system for donkey's years. School PTM, father hogod bekage illa. That is mother's job. So the single parenting is happening for donkey's years.
Yes.
Only you don't have that certificate that you are single. You have husband at home. But for school, child related, I hope parents, husbands are not going to kill me if they see me out. Please buy me a drink. Don't kill me. But the involvement of wanting to go and be with my child, my wife, when we are talking about, okay, is probably, I don't know, 50%. I'll be very happy if it's 50% of this world with parents who would go. They don't go.
Right.
Hey, you go, no. You find out what she wants to tell and tell me. I mean, you can text me, don't want. Why you want to tell me also? Just text me. What with everything okay, teacher happy with son. Done. Not okay, he doesn't know Hindi, teacher is complaining about Hindi. Over. Report done. But the teacher, when both husband and wife are there, is able to communicate so many other things.
Yes.
Probably talk about some behavior that she's noticed. When she might send the child away and talk to both. Which is very important. The amount of duration the child spends in the school, the teacher knows him the best.
True.
But that openness is not there for both of us to go and listen. My son, I know my son. We run a preschool chain and, I get some amazing parenting issues that come. Ma'am, I think you should also bring your husband because we need to talk about this. And your son is already 4 years and he is struggling to speak. My husband's family, all brothers were like that only. They all spoke very late. No problem. What will you say? The brother who lived in that family with the 4 people is not there.
Correct.
No, that if he is there, he'll understand, oh my God, this is what happened for me. This is happening to him. How can I correct it? The contribution level is very different. The point of view is very different. But that's going to be very difficult. That people will not be ready to listen to. So what happens 90% of the time, the child remains helpless, judged by people in the society, and while there are amazing people who do work with children, special needs, counseling, there are also a lot of cheats. There are a lot of people who cheat. I met somebody once who was a counselor, and we had a child, and the parent called us and said, I have a counselor, could you just explain to her what he does? When we went in there, I said, no, the counselor said, oh, your child will be ready to go to first standard next year. I said, no chance. My experience, I know, 3 more years he needs work. He won't be able to go and sit alone and understand the question and be able to answer. The parent got up and went into the kitchen or somewhere. This lady turns around and says, what's your problem? Already they are having a child who is mentally ill, and I am giving hope to the parents. Why are you destroying their hope? I said, you have no idea. When he doesn't get into that first standard, that same hope you gave them will turn into madness. You are actually degenerating the process. She said, what's your problem? They pay me 24,000 rupees a month. Do you want that? Oh, so it's the money. There are a lot of counselors, there are a lot of specialists who cheat, stab behind the back, lie. How does a parent know who's right, who's wrong?
Right.
You have interacted with so many counselors. I'm sure some of them must have given you terms and conditions. I will be here only if this happens.
Right.
And your panel would have said, thanks, don't come. Because you know what you want. Right? You know what you want. So it's so difficult for a parent who's not looking into that zone, judge, take a call, and also hand over his child.
Right. So hopefully
that's the dilemma.
With Parents Cafe, hopefully build a trustful, a rapport which is based on trust. That is what we're trying to do. Try to get people who are genuine. That's what we're all about. So hopefully that happens soon. And I'm sure we have a lot of stuff that we could do together. The Finer Side, Hoopsters, the Parents Cafe, you and us. And this is the kind of people that we want to talk to, that we want to interact with. So I think we're running out of time now, already an hour and a half into our chat.
Yeah. One last thing I will tell you. The Finer Side, I have told this to Bala some time back. The Finer Side is going to have a small cafe here, which is going to be called the Parents Cafe. And there will be one of the waiter or waitress who will be a counselor. Parents will come here and leave the children for classes. While they are sitting and with a library of books around them, there will also be a counselor who they can chat with.
This is something.
The right word. Rapport building can't happen over one coffee.
Right.
You have to be comfortable with the person, then only you will open up. It won't take some time on that. So we'll have something which is very informal. No, which is very informal. You don't come with a tag saying counselor. So we'll work on that.
That's what we're wishing for, a nice place where we can interact with parents. And in the end, it's all about the child, right? We're all working towards children, trying to help them, trying to leave something for them to work with. And thank you so much for your time today. And we couldn't do yesterday. I'm so sorry about that. Technical issues, but you are still here. So thank you so much.